Ian Rapoport and Adam Schefter both reporting that Jacoby Brissett will be your starter week 1, New England Patriots fans. And so
some rats in the house.
There are, well, yeah, we're going to, Gerod Mayo is about to address the media, and we will go live to that momentarily. But, I mean, interesting reaction on the text line. 910 text. You don't sit a number 3 pick.
No, you don't. For journeyman backup. Journeyman backup.
That is going to be your critique, your first critique of Gerod Mayo and his role as head coach, is that he is making a mistake when it comes to the most important decision that he probably will make, at least early in this season.
No, I'm not blaming Gerod. I'm blaming Elliott Wolf. Because, in my opinion, Gerod doesn't have the power to make the decision on who the starting quarterback is. Based on the way I see it, do you really and do you believe Gerod Mayo had the power to decide who the starting quarterback is? I don't believe it one bit.
I think hopefully he's going to tell you that there's a clear and strong reason for it. I mean, we've talked about it a lot. He was on here Monday morning with us talking about how Drake Maye had outplayed Jacoby Brissett. So there must be, if you're going to sit a guy who you spent the capital on to make him the number 3 pick, there must be a very significant reason why you're going to sit a guy in favor of somebody that he has outplayed.
Because Alex Van Pelt feels like Jacoby Brissett has a better understanding and handle on the offense. That's it. And Alex Van Pelt was given the power to make that decision because Elliott Wolf hired him as the offensive coordinator.
I think fans are really disappointed by this.
This is so dumb.
Based on the text messages, like somebody says, I guess I'm not watching any games this year. You got a lifetime backup quarterback. Welcome 0-17.
At least I'll have my Sundays free now. When they post this on social media, the response is going to be, Kraft is not going to be able to look away from it. So, they made their bed.
Keep that Red Zone channel handy.
Speaking of that, just to divert quickly, did you see the text about Google Chrome?
Yep.
When you search your name, did you try it?
Yep.
Do you want to read when you start to put your name in, what comes up first?
So as soon as you put Courtney Cox W, it'll say WEEI bathtub. And then number 2 is Courtney Cox WEEI Instagram boob. So
I also see WEEI Twitch bikini.
So
it's great.
You've arrived.
Yeah.
You've made it. You are your boob.
Yep.
Is a highly searched Google item.
Yeah, I did a quick search on Reddit. It doesn't seem like, I think we're good.
All right, Sean,
you got what you wanted.
You're gonna tell me when Mayo steps up?
Yeah, I'll give you an indication as soon as he steps up there.
All right, I know we were in the middle of the news. You want to finish the news later, Courtney?
Sure.
Is that okay with you? Because this is developing, and it's not developing well for some. This is Rob from Swampscott. Hello, Rob.
Hi, guys. How are you this morning?
What's up?
Well, it's just I've been following what's going on with Drake Maye and what little we got to see of him in the preseason. I'm not sure if he's a number 3 overall pick or he's Elliott Wolf's little binky that needs to be protected. I don't get it. And if half the stuff that I'm reading or hearing on any podcast or ESPN or NFL.com is accurate, I don't understand how Gerod Mayo's going to be able to coach the team if Elliott Wolf is telling him who the starting quarterback is. Now, I know Gerod is a company man and he's never going to hang Elliott Wolf out to dry and say that, but it doesn't make any sense to me why the overall number 3 pick in the draft, who's a quarterback, and you need one badly, isn't going to be starting for this team. The only thing that I can say in Wolves' defense is the offensive line is so bad they don't want their number one and overall third pick in the draft getting absolutely annihilated in the first 3 games.
Yeah, I get that. We've talked about that. Wiggy says all the time, though, if it is that bad and that's what the result's going to be, then you're just going to have to put Drake Maye in anyway when Jacoby Brissett gets hurt. So
right, kind of feel like a Drew Bledsoe and take his lumps.
Correct. So I mean, I don't get it. I don't get if your plan was to have Jacoby Brissett be the starter for this football team, Wiggy, you should have just taken Marvin Harrison Jr. with that 3rd pick and then waited for next year on a quarterback.
Yeah, and you have Bert Breer tweeting right now, the Patriots' decision to start Jacoby Brissett, the expected result all along comes down to one thing, and that's the development of Drake Maye. The best thing for Maye is to sit. That's why this is the right move, even if it makes the offense a little less dangerous in 2024.
Okay, we got to go to Gerod Mayo. Go ahead. Sean.
Good morning, friends. Just like I told you guys a few days ago, there was it's a process as far as selecting who the starting quarterback is. I have decided that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback this season. Now, in saying that, as an organization, we're 100% behind Jacoby. There is no, you got a guy right here, you got a guy right there. We're 100% behind Jacoby. And I had an opportunity to talk to Drake. I had an opportunity to talk to Jacoby separately and also together. And I feel like we're all on the same page from an organizational perspective.
You said that you had the decision, and it was your decision. What ultimately led you to Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, there are a lot of factors that led to this choice. I think, the hard part is thinking in the short term and the long term at the same time. As an organization, though, we feel like Jacoby gives us our best chance to win right now. I don't want to get into hypotheticals. We can't go into the season saying, well, he's going to go X amount of weeks. Like, look, as long as Jacoby's going out there performing the way that we all have confidence in him doing, he'll be our quarterback this season. Thanks. Appreciate it.
There you go.
So did anybody say, so is Drake your backup?
I guess at this point, it really doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I mean, I think
he was out there for 1:20. What are we doing?
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Well, you saw.
Is it some kind of is there some kind of circus Barnum and Bailey strategy going on here to get everybody's interest up? And is
nobody's interested anymore?
No.
You lost it all.
Yeah.
You had it. You had us. You roped us in with all this confusing stuff. Ooh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And then you announced Jacoby Brissett, and nobody cares anymore.
You heard his first line.
yes. You mean when he said, we have decided? Oh, wait a second. Oh, I decided.
I told you.
What?
I told you. This is. It's simple. I've laid it out. I went back, Shime. I did my research. I got my trusty notebook here, and I went through all the coordinators that they interviewed this offseason. The Mayo guys all got nothing. The guy that ultimately gets picked is an Elliott Wolf guy. And it shows me that Alex Van Pelt and Elliott Wolf are like, listen, even though we might not win with Jacoby Brissett, he knows the offense. We can at least keep Drake Maye on the bench and not have to put him out there and put him and have him be under siege or whatever. Where Gerod is like, wait a second, Drake gives us the best chance of win. He's the better player. Let's start him. Do you agree with this texter on the Subaru of New England text line? Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Short press conference means Gerod Mayo is not happy with the decision. Of course he's not happy. And our boy Ray Pasquale from what's he have there? I'm drawing a blank. He has the company where you call up and
the restaurant company. Yes.
No, he does the phones. Anyways, yes. He just texted me and he made a good point. This is
Unified Office. Are you
yes,
talking about?
yes. I'm sorry. He made a great point. This is Elliott Wolf neutering Gerod Mayo. Yeah. Doesn't this show now that Gerod Mayo, when it comes to the offense, has no say-so?
We have decided, or I have decided, that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback.
Which is it?
Did
you decide?
Nope.
Or did the collective we decide? Which is it?
Oh, he let us know.
We have decided, or I have decided that.
Or I have decided.